Hello and welcome, my name is BetaRho, and this is the second episode of Introducing the Gods. Today we look at Guan Yu, the Saint of War. Guan Yu is unique among the current roster of gods in SMITE, as he is the only one based on an actual man. Guan Yu was a general in China who died in 219 CE. He served under the warlord Liu Bei, and his efforts in battle played a large part in the ending of the Han Dynasty and the beginning of the Three Kingdoms period. His prowess in battle was so well known that when Liu Bei's forces were overrun by rival Lord Cao Cao, and Liu Bei fled the area, Cao Cao didn't kill Guan Yu. Instead, he allowed him to lead one of Cao Cao's regiments, with the knowledge that if Liu Bei was found alive, Guan Yu would return to him. In Chinese legend, Guan Yu has become a symbol of strategy, skillfulness, and loyalty, which is why he is included in this game. Hi-rez has tagged Guan Yu as a support tank, and because of the July 6th patch, which fairly severely nerfed Guan Yu's offensive effectiveness, this is the only recommendable role. As far as his stats are concerned, Guan Yu finds himself fairly well balanced as a character. His health and mana pools are sizable from the start, his speed is adequate, and his base damage is in line with other characters. He does have solid regen on both HP and mana throughout the game, and does have quality innate defense, both magical and physical. Guan Yu's passive ability is Fortified Defense, which grants him 20 physical and magical protection when he is near structures, both friendly and enemy. Stemming from his lore, this passive shows that Guan Yu is at his strongest when the battle is most important. His first ability is Tranquil Gift, which is a healing ability. Post-patch, it has a 10-second cooldown, increased from 6 seconds. But the cooldown period is reduced by 2 seconds if a friendly god is within the casting area. It heals 50 HP, increasing by 35 with each level. It costs 50 mana, increasing by 10 each level. Guan Yu's second ability is Warrior's Will, a damaging dash ability. The attack has AoE damage within the entire trail that Guan Yu dashes through, dealing 90 base damage, which increases by 60 for each level, and with 50% of your magical power. In addition, this ability slows an enemy hit by 25%. Because of this, it has great defensive value if you find yourself on the wrong side of a fight. It has a cooldown of 10 seconds, which was increased from 6 seconds in the July 6th patch. It also costs 50 mana, increasing by 10 each level. Guan Yu's third ability is Tao Lu Assault, his pure offensive ability. It is an elongated damaging attack, doing 15 base damage, increasing by 5 each level, plus 15% of your magical power. It hits every 0.4 seconds, for a period of 4 seconds, for a maximum of 10 hits. The damage was originally a base of 20, increasing by 10 each level, and a magical power contribution of 20% rather than 15. The attack also debuffs enemies' protections by 10 upon each hit, for a maximum of 30 protection removed. Guan Yu is buffed the same amount. These buff and debuffs last for 3 seconds after the last hit. Guan Yu's ultimate ability is Tactician's Advantage. It is a 3-stage attack, with Guan Yu leaping into the air for each one. Note that, during each hit, Guan Yu is immune to crowd control and is in full control of his movement, which is faster than his regular speed. The attack does 75 base damage on the first hit, increasing 25 for each level, with 20% magical power added. An enemy hit a second time takes 50% more damage and is silenced for 2 seconds. An enemy hit a third time takes double the damage of the first hit and is stunned for 2 seconds. It costs 80 mana, increasing by 10 each level, and has a 90-second cooldown. Guan Yu, like Sobek in the first episode of this series, is a physical character whose abilities all strengthen with magical power. Because of this, he is a character where you have to think about both physical and magical items. Because of the July 6th patch, my builds are support heavy, focusing on personal defense and enemy debuffs. I almost always start with Boots of the Magi, and often follow with Warlock's Sash. This gives you a solid magical base to build from. My first physical item is usually Frostbound Hammer. Because Tao Lu Assault and Tactician's Advantage are both prolonged attacks, a slowed enemy is a better target. If you wish to go more magic damage heavy, a Gem of Isolation accomplishes the same end. Guan Yu is, at the time of recording, the newest god to the game. At the same time, he's a god that went from overpowered to, in my opinion, a bit underpowered. However, he's still completely usable. Stay close to teammates, throw damage when you can, throw heals constantly, and Guan Yu can still be the general to lead you to victory. Feel free to click through to the different pantheons where you'll be linked to guides and videos from other gods. Next time, we'll be looking at the god of the Yellow River, Hebo. Feel free to suggest gods you wish to see soon in the comments, and feel free to add me as a friend in the game, as my hi-rez ID is in the description.